Oh, the nose trumpet is out and proud today, let me tell you. Hi everybody. Welcome to the stream today. I've been looking forward to doing this particular swatching. It's definitely my favorite subscription box that I do. We have got our Orly Colorpass. So like I said, this is a subscription box that contains, it's like a quarterly subscription box, comes every 3 months. Contains 6 polishes that are basically seasonal, and then comes with 1 or 2 additional bonus items as well. So this month, the theme is called Impressions, and that is the Spring 2022 theme. And this seems to be a collection that is made up of pastels. So it is the season for pastel. So here you can see the 6 colors that come in the box. Additionally, there are 2 bonus items. It comes with both a base coat and a top coat this time, which is kind of interesting. And I'll go ahead and read you the description. It says, this spring, bask in the splendor of simplicity. Inspired by the Impressionist era, these silken creams will have you daydreaming of leisurely strolls through the artist's garden in the golden afternoon. As dusk settles à Provence, lay down your parasol and dance among the irises. So let's look at these bonus items actually to start, because they're right in front of me. So we've got 2 things here that I think we're gonna try. First is the Orly Rubberized base coat, which this is definitely one of Orly's like most popular products based off of other people I know and other experiences. It's a sticky base coat. It's meant to just help have longer wear. I like it. It's pretty good. It's not usually my go-to, but this is probably now my 3rd bottle that has come into my possession. So it's good stuff, and I know a lot of people really like it. The other thing that's in here is apparently a new product that they have called the Shining Armor top coat. It says it's a long wear top coat. I don't know if it's quick dry. I don't know anything about it. This is the new product, so we will try it out today with whatever nail art we're doing and see if we'll like it. Let's start off by going through and swatching all these creams, and then maybe we'll take some time and do some nail art, and it'll be good. So we've got our full collection, comes in these cute little boxes. As you can see, this is the Impressions collection. It's a pretty big box, has all the pretty pastels on it. And then on the back, we see all of the different colors that are included in the collection here. Very nice. So Orly is a vegan, cruelty-free brand. They're 5 free and made in the USA. Orly is absolutely my favorite non-indie brand out there. I think that they have some of the best formulas. Their formula is super consistent usually, and I've just had really good experiences with a lot of their polishes. So this is definitely, I think Orly is like my most or second most owned brand. And part of it's because I do these quarterly subscription boxes, and I have to say, this is by far the best subscription box that I do. I really like it. I think it's $35 a month, and you get the 6 polishes, the 2 bonus items, and it's been all kinds of different things before. It's been like other products. I've gotten a keychain before. I've gotten a hair claw clip before. A lot of different nail products. So I'm a fan. Also, Orly is the biggest bottles, so I think it's a good value. So here's the collection we're seeing. I always love doing pastels on stream because they're a lot easier to see, I think, than like a neon collection. They show up really well. So why don't we start off and start swatching these and see what we've got. I think let's go in order of the way they've got them in here. Okay, let's try off this first one. So this is called Parcs and Parasols. This is definitely looking to me, honestly, kind of brown, kind of mauve. We'll kind of have to see how it swatches, but it's looking fairly tan to me. Orly also has these nice, thick, wide flat brushes that I adore, as always. So super, super creamy, pretty opaque, honestly. Probably like a 1 to 2 coater, depending on how thick you like to put on your nail polish. This is definitely, it's almost like a rosy brown, I think is how I would refer to it. It feels very neutral, kind of a good, like if you're just looking for something that looks kind of natural and neutral, this would actually be kind of a cool color. I don't actually think we need another coat of this cream. I think this looks great the way it is. So that's Parcs and Parasols. And it's Parcs with a C. So next up we've got, this is called Dance With Me. It's spelled D-A-N-S-E. But so this is a very light rosy pink, honestly very complementary to this tan brown color that we have here. Just a little bit lighter and more on the pink side. This is very pretty. This is like a very classic winter pink, I think. The type of color that you see quite a bit around, like this is a good February color, January, February neutral. I see pretty frequently. So this one's maybe slightly less opaque than the first polish, but still has very nice formula, super self-leveling for sure. Just some really useful colors, honestly. I really like how it's not like super pink, you know? It's definitely almost, you could almost call it just a really warm tan. I think that this is one of those collections that they did a really good job of making everything feel very cohesive. It kind of reminds me, they had a collection fall of 2020, and it was this beautiful collection. It was it was very similar types of colors, but it was fall, so everything was like darker. And it reminds me a lot of this, and it was beautiful. And that was the collection that like wrote me into this originally. And so this is a really nice, this is a nice reminiscing moment of that. I know, I think their cream formula is just A+. And their bottles are so big, and so, you know, their polishes can range anywhere from like maybe $10, something like that. But when you have a bottle that's 18 milliliters, that's like the biggest bottle you can get anywhere. So it feels very worth it, in my opinion. And I use them they're pretty much, if I just need to grab like for a cream, it's pretty much always an Orly. Okay, let's try our next. I'm just going in rainbow order. So this next color is called Golden Afternoon, and this is like a marigold yellow. I wouldn't call this a true yellow. It's definitely it's very on the muted side. Definitely not super bright, but very pretty. Kind of reminds me of like a sunflower yellow. You know, it's definitely not neon, like a lot of yellows tend to be. Oh, that's really nice. It's very difficult to find opaque yellows. So I would be shocked if this was, honestly, if this was a 2-coater, that would be really good. I kind of put it on thick here, so I didn't really represent it perfectly. I think this is probably a 2-coater, which is actually pretty awesome. Yeah. Look how nicely these 3 colors go together. They really complement each other well. It's a nice, if you're not the type of person that likes to wear super bright yellows, I know some people kind of aren't into the yellow and orange. This is kind of a nice, I don't know, maybe a nice compromise into something that's a little less harsh and bright. It definitely reminds me of yellow flowers though. Like this would be really nice to draw sunflowers or something like that on your nails. So that is Golden Afternoon. Okay, so next we've got the best color of the rainbow, green. And this is called Artist's Garden. I guess the description of the collection had the names of all the polishes in it. But so this is a very pretty kind of sage, kind of like a matcha color, I think I would call it. These are pretty big. These nails that I swatch are pretty big, so I usually have to go dip in a second time. I love this green. I mean, it's such a nice like sage green. I really like this color in the spring and in the fall. Like usually in the summer I like to do the big flashy like neon greens. In the winter I usually do more like emerald jewel tones, but in the spring and the fall I really like this kind of sagey, kind of muted, either pastel-y or however you call it, green. We have next up a color called Blue Iris. And this is a very pretty, what I would call a periwinkle. This color, this is really in right now. This is like the color of the season, or the color of the year, as they say. So super pretty, very light, soft blue, very cool blue, almost leaning, it's almost like, I don't know, it's like approaching lavender, but not quite. So let's try this one out. This is the color I think I was the most excited about in this collection. Okay, so you can see, isn't that just a gorgeous color? Like such a perfect sky blue or something like that. So the last of the 6, and this color is called Provence at Dusk. This is a very nice soft lavender color to round out the collection, so we kind of have one of everything in here. I think it's really well done. Sometimes I get, when they do too many cream collections in a row, I get sad because like how many creams do I need? But when they do such a good job like this, I cannot be mad. And just these creams, you don't get something much more self-leveling than this. It is very, very nice. So let me put this whole collection again out. But I think this is a really nice, I love like kind of rainbowy sort of collections. I think that this looks really, really nice because of that. I don't know, what's everyone's favorite? I honestly think that this light blue might be my favorite because, I don't know, it's just such a delicate, like, unique color that I really like. Honestly, the pink is a surprise favorite for me. I'm not usually, like, that excited about pinks, but I don't know, there's something about this pink that I'm really liking. But I think that they're all gorgeous. Absolutely. What was your favorite polish from this collection? Are you going to be picking this up yourself? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.